Hey you guys, Chi here with another video. Happy Friday! It is Femme Friday, as I like to call it. So shout out to all of the ladies. This video is dedicated to you. Happy Femme Friday. Okay, Fridays are ruled by the planet Venus. Okay, every day of the week has its own planet that rules the energy for that day, and Friday is when Venus is in charge. Okay, so Venus is the feminine energy planet. You know, you've always heard men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So with Venus, it is all about the feminine energy. Okay, Venus rules love, beauty, romance, your values, money, sex. Okay, because it's the things that you love that you hold close to your heart. So on Fridays, this is a great day to be reminded of feminine energy, your feminine energy, how you want your feminine energy to grow, how you want your feminine energy to evolve. Okay, so this video is just going to talk about the Venus energy, feminine energy in general, and how you can honor it in your own life. Okay. So as I said, the main thing that Venus rules, because Venus, we think of the heart, right? And when we think of the heart, we think of love. So of course, we want to start with self-love, loving yourself, making sure that you are, as you're aging, as you're evolving, as you're experiencing life, you're gaining more and more appreciation for who you are, gaining more love, more respect for who you are. As we grow up and have different life experiences, it may require us to heal from some of those experiences. And the healing may require shadow work. You may have heard that term before, and I'll make a separate video diving more in depth with shadow work. But essentially, it's facing your shadows, facing your demons, as some people will say, facing the parts of you that make you cringe, that make you like, oh, why do I do that? Why did I say that? Why am I this way? Why did I make that choice? Like when you have those cringy moments of self-reflection in regards to who you are and how you respond to other people's energy and how you respond to life experiences, taking some time to really face yourself can really help with you feeling more love, respect, and appreciation for yourself. We just had the Scorpio full moon a few days ago while we're here in Taurus season at the time of this recording. So with the Scorpio full moon energy, it also is a sign that rules sex, the sexual organs, the orgasm. Okay, Scorpio energy rules the orgasm. And when we think of the orgasm, it's a release, right? It's a culmination of energy, intense, powerful, invigorating, visceral energy that has this explosion, this catalyst, this release, right? So hopefully with the Scorpio full moon and just at this time of year, while you're gaining love and appreciation and respect and experience, and just learning more and more about yourself, hopefully you're also allowing yourself to release the parts of you that make you feel stuck in your growth, that make you feel stagnant, that make you feel regretful about who you are. Holding on to that heavy energy that makes you feel bad about yourself doesn't serve you. If anything, it's just going to keep you in that cycle of shame, keep you in the cycle of self-sabotage, self-deprecation, all of those low vibrational energies, which is only going to keep you in the depression longer, keep you anxious, keep you feeling imbalanced in your emotions, all right? And if you've ever had an experience with just feeling down on yourself, feeling sad, feeling bad, it can really paralyze you, or as I like to say, gargoyle you, because it's like you're living life, you're feeling good in your energy, in your body, and then something happens and you just kind of like lock in and you become cold, frigid, maybe for some people even bitter, resentful, angry, mad, and it just makes you feel really, really, really tense, right? So just a reminder to, always do the things to remind you of what you like about yourself, because when those experiences come up where you have to do the shadow work, where you have to face yourself and the parts of you that you don't like, you also want to balance that out with the good qualities, okay? Because we all have them, all right? Especially if you're watching my channel, you relate and identify me in some kind of way, and that's at least the desire to be better, right? So, as you're doing your shadow work or just facing your shadows, facing the parts of you that you want to elevate, that you want to make better, make sure you're also doing the work to remind yourself of what makes you feel good, your intelligence, your personality, your charm, your wit, how you're able to stand up for yourself, your beauty, your body, your health, the fact that you have a banging natural body, the fact that you do your makeup every day, you do your hair, you receive services to elevate your beauty, to elevate your appearance. The accomplishments you've had. If you're a mom, if you're a caretaker, if you're a guardian, your compassionate heart, your compassionate spirit, your commitment, your loyalty, your discipline, your ability to get things done and power through, all of those different parts and elements of us that we may seem to forget because we're so focused on what society deems as beautiful or worthy. You got to remind yourself of all the wonderful things, all right? Especially if you're dating, or even if you're in a unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy marriage where you're not getting that pour back in from your partner like you want, like you deserve, like you desire. Perhaps they're going through their own thing, all right? But you need to make sure that you're always, always pouring into yourself. And then if your partner, your friends, your family, people that surround you, if they want to pour into you too, great. That's cherry on top, but it's not the basic. It's not the minimum, right? Because you're providing the minimum for yourself. So one way you could do this is write it down. Okay. I want to definitely encourage you to write these ideas down because it's easy to forget. Somebody could tell, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And then later that day, you'll be looking at yourself in the mirror. Am I beautiful? You just heard it, so even if we hear the compliments from other people, we may not receive it fully. We may not really ground down in those emotions. So journaling, writing things down, when I'm around the house and an idea comes to me, I'll just go write it down real quick. Like I have so many pages of just scribbles because I want to jot the idea down because it can come in and just leave, but sometimes you just really need to see the words in your handwriting to just make it stick, to make it real, to make you feel connected with it. So write it down, journal, write down your thoughts. Even if you don't really understand or know how you feel and it's just words coming to you, write it down, review your words, look at it, because that's your spirit. That's your intuition. That's your soul communicating to you, so you want to definitely get those words onto paper, see it, and remind yourself and really ground in it. Like when someone gives you a compliment, take a moment to really receive it. Like I've been trying to condition myself to take an inhale when someone gives me a compliment. Just really ground it into your body, your bones, your heart, and take a moment. Even if you don't believe what they're saying, you think they're just giving you a compliment to be nice, or they say you look good but you wasn't feeling good when you got dressed, and it's like, why are they giving me compliments when they know I'm not worthy of a compliment today? Take the damn compliment. Receive your flowers, all right? Go where the love is. If people is showing you kindness, love, whether it's intentional or not, whatever, okay? Figure that out later or perceive it at the time, whatever. But take it for what it is, you know what I'm saying? Receive it in the moment. Even if you don't really trust them, the words, you need to understand it for yourself first. So writing it down, grounding in the moment, taking an inhale, taking a breath to really sit in the compliment, to sit in the words. There have been so many times where after dance class where I'm on this high, just really excited and energized, and I'm talking to people and they're just giving me compliments, and it's coming in one ear out the other because I'm just so hyped and I'm ready to give them their compliments. And when I leave, I'm going home damn, what was that compliment they gave me again? And it's because I wasn't grounding in the moment. I was still just up here or trying to, thank you, but you're amazing. That's what I tend to do because that's one of my major love languages is words of affirmation. I love to speak life into people. I love to make people feel seen. I like to remind people they are seen. I like for people to learn and to understand, and I like to help people to understand. So words of affirmation is very big for me. I like to speak to people. So when they're speaking to me, I still have to learn to receive those compliments because I have my own, internal struggles in regards to like what I'm good at, what I could be better at. And, just life, life be life. And sometimes we can allow the intrusive thoughts to win, but we have to make sure that we're doing the work to undo those unhealthy patterns that we receive conditioning on every day, you guys. When you turn on any type of TV, social media, any type of programming, because remember, that's why it was created, to program the people to do the things and to consume and to buy and to spend money and to, anyway, that's a whole nother day, whole nother story. But every day we're experiencing programming. And so it's very, very important that we're intentional and consistent in undoing that programming, undoing the conditioning, undoing the abuse we may have endured, So, in undoing all that energy, not only just speaking the positive words, not only writing the positive words, not only taking it in and believing it and grounding in that emotion in real time, but also how you present yourself, right? There's this saying, you don't look like what you're going through. So even if you're feeling sad, just feeling like in a place where you just can't really shake it or whatever, take the time you need. Take your rest. Take your naps. Cry. Get it out. Get your anger out in healthy and safe ways that's not a threat to anyone else, get that energy out. Your emotions are valid. Energy doesn't die. It just transforms into something else. So in those moments when you do feel defeated, when you feel sad, when you feel upset and disappointed, get that energy out. Try not to let it just simmer and stifle and not speak your truth, because it's gonna tense up and come out regardless in some kind of way. So what better way than to do it in a healthy way, okay? So definitely get your energy out, but at some point we got to get dressed again. At some point we need to go back outside. At some point we need to smile again. All right. So yes, take the time you need to heal. Yes, take the time you need to feel, but also remember that time is the most precious gift. And the sooner you allow yourself to feel the feelings, to understand and perceive and to ground into the feelings, to work through the emotion, to get that emotion out and transmute this pain, this heartbreak into profit, into helping other people, transmuting this betrayal into teaching other people how to, be more self-sufficient, like transmuting this hurt, this pain into something more beautiful. And I feel like with this Taurus season, with Venus energy, it's a reminder to take care of your heart. Just like when you're on an airplane and they say the mask drop down, put your mask on before you try to help someone else. So the same goes with love. Make sure you're pouring that love into you first, and you're not just giving to everyone else. And then when it's time for you to feel nurtured, it's like, well, what about me? Yes, they should be pouring back into you as well, but you should also be sure to pour that love and respect and time into yourself first, okay? So take time to invest in your beauty, to admire your beauty, all right? Your natural beauty, specifically since we're in earthy Taurus season, which is all about getting grounded. Really appreciate your natural beauty. And one of my favorite ways to do this is mirror work. Looking at yourself in the mirror, specifically when you're brushing your teeth, when you're washing your face, when you're doing your makeup, when you're putting your eye contacts in, when you're styling your hair, when you're doing that last little check in the mirror before you head out the door. That's opportunity to do mirror work. What is mirror work, you ask? Is work with the mirror, okay? So when you're looking at yourself and you see yourself, remind yourself of the compliments you want to hear. Remind yourself of the compliments you needed to hear, okay, at that time when you felt down and out, where you felt anxious, where you felt depressed, where you felt sad and alone. What did you need to hear? Or what did you want to hear from someone else? That is an opportunity to say it for yourself, okay? Remind yourself you do have beautiful eyes. You do have really nice skin. You do have really nice hair. You really do have a nice body. You're healthy. You really do take good care of yourself. Wow, I take really good care of myself. I love how I invest time in my skincare routine. Oh my gosh, I love that I'm always trying out new creative designs. I love my creative spirit. That's another energy that comes with Venus, your creativity, allowing yourself to feel expansive and unlimited and boundless in what you're able to create. Because we know women, okay, those are the humans with wombs, because they're able to create life. That's what a woman is. They have wombs and they can create life, okay? Not that that's not to say like if you can't create children, you're not a woman, but it's women have wombs. Okay. So that is the most creative act, to create life, right? And that stems from womanhood. You know, yes, we need the masculine sperm, but it's the baby, the life is created within the womb, okay? And I don't have any children, so I'm not speaking from like the mommy's perspective. I get it. I don't have kids, but I do know that women have wombs, and wombs are there to create life. So anytime you're going to the restroom, place your hands on your core, on your kidneys, on your right above your pubis, you know, like really place hands around your navel area, around your core, and remind yourself of that power you have to create. And even if you don't have kids, even if you're not a woman, you still can tap into this Venus energy. Okay, creativity is just the energy. It's not, you know, relative to sex, or it's not dependent on sex, but it is a feminine energy. Okay, so creative, you know, being creative with your with your makeup, with your hair, being creative with your fashions, being creative with how you express yourself. Like for me, I like creating content on YouTube, but to help people, you know. So just being creative. I also love to dance. I also love to do yoga, which is very, you know, very flow like process. So allow yourself to really tap into your creative spirit, your creative nature. Painting, dancing, singing, drawing, building something, creating something new, being innovative, you know, inventing something new. Just allow yourself to be in this flow state that reminds you of how creative you are, how talented you are. Like, wow, I forgot I was really talented in this one specific thing. And along with that creative energy, allowing yourself to have fun. That's Venus energy as well. Having fun, you know, doing what you love. It's not just about attracting love in a partner, or just, you know, creating and cultivating love in yourself, but just feeling so loved and on a vibration of love that you're smiling, you're laughing, your eyes are bright, your energy is just open and expansive and welcoming and lovely. That's all Venus energy, okay? So when you allow yourself to have fun, that's when you're able to tap into those motions of laughing, of smiling, of being creative. So if you have people around you that brings that energy out of you, take note of that, appreciate that, respect that, you know? Because that's a gift, to be able to make people smile, to make people laugh, to make yourself smile and laugh. You know, that's a gift to be able to do that, because this world is just can be so cold and mean and bitter and unfair at times. So at times it will require you to pull yourself back out of it. And it's going to come down to you being reminded of your worth, your value, not just how you look, but how you make people feel, not just what you could do for others, but what you've been able to do for yourself, you know, wet mouth. But just allowing yourself to be unlimited, unboxed in, free. You know, freedom is a state of mind, and it's very important that we keep ourselves moving forward, you know. Love, sex, beauty, money. Money is probably the most thing that people stress out about, you know, because even when people get married, they usually get divorced because of money. You know, people usually kill each other because of money. You know, people usually fall out with their friends and business partners because of money. So money is a very sensitive subject when it comes to mankind. Okay, not just man, but women too, especially women, because a lot of us are raised or in society, we see a lot of messaging about, you know, get this money from men, or, you know, women, you know, it's just a lot of different opinions and views that I could talk about on another video. But in regards to money, that's also speaking to your self-value, your self-worth, and not placing your value based on how much money you make or how little money you make, not placing your value on how much money you're able to give someone else or how much money you're able to give for someone. That's not that. Your value needs to become down to what you respect, what you appreciate, okay? And if you respect and appreciate yourself, your money is going to usually be in harmony and alignment with that, okay? So if you know you're struggling with money, if you know you have an unhealthy relationship with money where it scares you, it makes you frustrated, you have the belief that money is the root of all evil, this is an opportunity to heal that, to work through that. Why do you feel like that about money? Is it because of how you were raised? Is it because when you needed money, you didn't have it? Or when you needed money, you had it, but it turned out to be more of a headache than worth it, you know? So I'll end it with this. I want you to consider your relationship with money. I want you to consider your relationship with self-worth, with self-value, how it makes you feel. What was your upbringing like when it comes to money? What have your experiences been with money? Are you someone that gives and don't receive in return? Are you someone that takes and doesn't share enough in return? Do you penny pinch to the point to where you're just not living life because you're just afraid that you won't have enough money, having that lack mindset, you know? So there's a lot of different perspectives and experiences that come with money that could just have a detrimental effect on life. You know, just like with dating, I've been seeing a lot of videos where women are making time to go on dates with masculines, and then the masculines have the nerve to ask them to pay for the meal or to go 50-50 or to play in these ladies' face of not tipping their waiter or, you know, ordering the cheapest thing or acting like they forgot their wallet. You know, all these different schemes and scams where we're noticing even the masculines are like afraid of money or not taking pride in having money and doing the things. Not saying all men, of course, listen to me, what I'm saying, but there is a movement. There is an energy where the masculine, you know, is like, but what do you bring to the table? And it's like, we're the women though. So anyway, that's going to be a whole nother video for another day. But in essence, I wanted this video to just be an information piece on the Venus energy, the feminine energy, and how it can play an effect into our lives. So if you've been feeling any of that inspiration, it's probably because of the Venus energy that we're experiencing in the Taurus season right now. And yeah, just really take time to understand what your relationship is with love, what your relationship is with beauty, what your relationship is with sex, what your relationship is with money, self-value, self-worth, okay? What is it? Does it make you scared? Does it make you excited? Are you indifferent, numb to it? Use this time to tap in to understand where you stand with that, okay? Remember that you are worth it. You are deserving. You deserve love. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel protected. You deserve to know. You deserve information, you know? But make sure you're doing and maximizing all of that energy and effort for yourself first, okay? So that you're also going to attract the people that respect that feel the same way, that share the same value as you, and they can pour into you as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Please check out my video for more content. Please subscribe to this channel, give it a like, give it a share if you care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.